Is a contractor permitted to withhold retention payments to a subcontractor if the contractor is in dispute with the end customer and has been unable to attend a site to verify if all snags are resolved?
That's an interesting one. I think it depends on the contract. That again, it depends what the contract says. Are there any specific clauses in there and so on? But generally, if the work that the subcontractor has done is correct, just because the other guy is not being paid, if it's nothing to do with what they do, then there is no reason why they should, just because they're not being paid on the building when you've done everything you should have been doing, then the answer is no, they shouldn't be able to withhold it because your work has been correct.
The challenge, of course, is finding out whose work is not correct. I remember going to a huge contract, one of the biggest contractors in the country, who was refusing to pay for a job, and they weren't paying because the tiles fell off the wall. So the tiler couldn't get paid because his tiles weren't adhering to the wall. And ultimately, it turned out that it was a plumber who'd left some leakage behind the tiles, which meant they wouldn't stick. And so the plumber was the person at fault, but the tiler was the person not being paid, and it went on for months and months, and it's not easy to resolve. And I think that's the joy, or the opposite word, of construction, because it is such a complex environment, and it's not widgets in boxes on shelves. It's so many parties involved and so many timelines that are critical, and delivery points and all of that stuff. I'm always amazed when I get involved in watching construction projects, how stuff arrives at the right time. So, roofing can start, and it all seems to fall into place. And when that goes wrong, it's a sort of can of worms as to who is responsible.